Welcome students to my lecture session on total quality management. So in this lecture session, we'll try to understand about total quality management and about basic concept of total quality management. So let us start today's session. So before understanding about total quality management, let us first try to understand what is quality. Sometimes when you purchase a certain thing from market, sometimes you refer few things as a quality product and few things are referred as non-quality product or low quality product. So why we refer few things as quality product, why we refer few things as low quality product, that we need to understand what is actually quality. So quality is nothing but it's a parameter through which we decide the inferiority or superiority of a product or service. Whatever service we purchase, whatever product we purchase, we get. So it is a parameter to understand, to decide the inferiority or superiority of that product or service. And it basically measures, it's a measure of goodness to understand or to get to know how the product meets its specifications, to what extent it can satisfy us, to what extent it can meet our expectations. So sometimes what happens, few quality products or services, it not only meet our expectations, sometimes it exceeds our expectations. I can refer Apple products. So when you purchase Apple phone or iPhone or MacBook, so sometimes you may find that it is not only meeting your expectation, but it sometimes exceeds your expectations. So basically expectations, your expectations may be based on the price, maybe based on the features, maybe based on design, whatever maybe. So if it is meeting your expectation, then you can refer it as quality product or service. So this is the main concept of quality. Now let us try to understand about total quality management. Total quality management, TQM. Actually, this concept was given by Edward Deming, Armand, and Zuran. So this was jointly, they developed this concept of TQM, and it was first, basically at the first stage, it was applicable for manufacturing sector, but later on it is nowadays, or in present scenario, it is present each and everywhere in organizations. So to talk about total quality management, the main concept of total quality management that every employee should work towards the improvement of their work culture, their services, their systems, their processes for the purpose of success of the organization. So for the purpose of getting success of organization, each and every employee should join their hands together. They should work together and for the improvement of each and every aspect of the organization. So it is basically a management approach, and depending upon the participation of all members participation is needed for long-term success and customer satisfaction. So here I talk about customer satisfaction. Customer satisfaction is another key area of total quality management. If customer is not satisfied, then the total quality management would be worthless. Okay, so this approach basically is beneficial for all the members of the organization. Not only that, for societal benefit, it plays a very important role. So if I talk about the definition, we already got to know the basic concept of total quality management. So total quality management is a customer oriented process, as I talked about earlier, that customer satisfaction is a key thing here. So customer oriented process aiming for continuous improvement of business or operation. So all allied workers are toward common goals, toward achieving the common goals for the improvement of product, for the improvement of the quality of the product, for the improvement of quality of the service. Okay, so this is the definition of TQM, total quality management. Now let us try to understand what are the key principles of total quality management. So first is that commitment from the management. So commitment from the management regarding the quality, total quality management, it is the one of the key areas of total quality management. So here 4 aspects need to be taken care of, like plan, do, that means the implementation part, and check and act. So these are the commitment from the management that should be there for ensuring quality, total quality management. Then employee empowerment should be there for the enhancement of quality, for the enhancement of services, of products, quality of products or services. Training must be given. So training, all the employees should be trained, which those would be compatible to take any kind of job. Not only that, for excellence, team building should be there. Proper recognition from the side of management to the employees. That is another aspect of employee empowerment. And suggestion scheme. That means it is not only that whatever management will take, the decisions management will take, that would be final. It is not like that. So suggestions should be there from the employee. So these provisions should be there. So this is about employee empowerment, so that they feel empowered. They take part in decision making also. This is another key area of employee empowerment. So training, excellence team, recognition and suggestion. So these should be ensured. These are to be ensured for employee empowerment, for achieving total quality management. Then continuous improvement. So organizations should strive for continuous improvement. So systematic measurement should be there. Excellence team should be there. Cross-functional process management should be there. And improved standard. Attain, maintain, and improve standard. So standards should be attended, standards should be maintained, and standards should be improved. So these are the things of continuous improvement. Then next, customer focus. As I talked about earlier, I told it earlier that customer focus, customer satisfaction plays a very important role in total quality management. So partnership with suppliers, service relationship with internal customers, customer driven standards, these should be there. And never compromise with quality. This attitude to be developed. So quality, no cost should be compromised. So quality shouldn't be compromised in any circumstances. Okay, so customer satisfaction, so customer oriented, customer focus oriented approach should be there. And let us now talk about what are the benefits of total quality management. So the benefit of total quality management is the benefit can enjoy each and everyone in organization, society also, customers also, obviously. So these basically increase the awareness of quality culture within an organization. That means whatever product will manufacture, that should be quality product should be there. So this awareness is developed with this total quality management approach. And obviously, when they will pursue for the enhancement of quality, better teamwork would be there and better team building would be there. So teamwork would be achieved. And continuous improvement, like when the focus would be improvement of quality, meeting the standards, then obviously continuous improvement would be there. So these are the benefits of total quality management. That means awareness would be there. Awareness, this quality culture awareness would be there. And then teamwork would be there and continuous improvement. So these are the benefits of total quality management. Now let us try to understand what are the essential requirements for successful implementation of TQM. For the successful implementation of TQM, so few requirements are there. First, that is commitment. Commitment in all aspects. So commitment from the aspect of management, commitment from the aspect of, from the side of employees. So from each and every corner, commitment should be there for quality improvement. So for this purpose, it will not happen overnight. It will not happen within one day. Yes, rigorous training is needed. Rigorous support from management is needed. And next is culture. So when proper training would be there will be quality conscious team would be there. So the culture, organizational culture or environment would be formed in that way. So culture is organizational culture is another important part of uh, another requirement of successful implementation of total quality management. And continuous improvement, that means it is not one day program that one day we have improved few things and that is all. So it is not like that. Continuous improvement should be there. And next is that customer focus, another key area. So customer focus, this is another requirement. The focus would be that zero defective product will produce and full customer satisfaction to the end user. That means full satisfaction to the end user or full customer satisfaction, whether it may be internal customer, it may be external. So perfection should be achieved with zero defectives. Okay, and control. So monitoring and control, checking procedure, this should be handled very carefully, and attention should be given in this area also. So rigorous monitoring is needed. This is another essential requirement of successful implementation of TQM. And let us try to understand what are the beliefs about total quality management. If total quality management is achieved, then what is the belief? What is the belief? Let us try to understand. So first is that satisfaction of the customer is the measure of quality. So in case of total quality management, it is believed that customer satisfaction is each and everything. Customer satisfaction, if customer is satisfied, so main driving force comes from customer satisfaction. So main intention would be to satisfy the customers. To satisfy the customer, what we need to do? Good quality product need to be produced. So with zero defect. So the main driving force would be the customer satisfaction, and everyone is regarded as owner. When everyone will take ownership, then everyone would be careful about the things. So everyone would be interested to take the responsibility. They will give suggestions. Everyone will give suggestion for continuous improvement, and continuous quality improvement must be there. Analysis of process, monitoring and analysis of process, this is the key to quality improvement. That means rigorous analysis, rigorous monitoring should be there, and that would lead to improvement for the next time. And constant TQM is not possible without consistent, active, and good leadership at the all level. So if TQM is to be consistent, then active and good leadership should be enabled from all levels. Okay, and obviously it is very much necessary to improve the quality of the products and services that we are supposed to give to the end customers or end users. So these are the beliefs of total quality management. I hope the basic concept of total quality management is clear to you all. Thank you so much for your patience. If you have any doubt, you can ask me question in doubt clearing sessions. Thank you so much.